Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Michael, Tomlin, and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today. It is November 13th. It is a Wednesday, and it was cold. It's cold. Got up this morning. The heat was on. That hasn't happened. We were trying to hold off as long as we could, putting the heat on, but it definitely kicked on a little bit needed. So we're starting to get that coolness. Crispness. Merry Crispness to you.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. It looks like it's going to stay down there a little bit, so it should get up into the 50s somewhere thereabouts. But we're getting towards the indoor sports, except for football. They'll be out there. And anything that's going on. Otherwise, we'll find out when we get to the sports. That's you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what I'm saying.
I was reading the slide.
Oh, yeah. Today's event for November 13th was the Nevado del Reyes volcano erupted in Colombia. I don't know if you guys remember this. It went off in 1985, and it buried an entire town. And it was one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions in the 20th century, claiming around 25,000 lives. You remember that one?
I do. 85.
85, yeah.
Yes.
I was right in the middle of high school at that point.
I was working by then.
Yeah. And you don't get, when you're in high school back in the 80s, you didn't get much worldwide news, but that was one of those stories that
They
came
were calling it a modern Pompeii.
Yeah. Today's birthday is Australian actress and producer Devon Bostick, born in 1991, making 33. It said actor. Best known for his role as Roderick Heffley in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series.
Oh, I love those books.
Yes.
Good movies.
There we go. Today's birthday is Madison Connon. That's in our building.
Mhm.
And November 13 is celebrated as World Kindness Day, an international observance encouraging individuals to make small acts of kindness and embrace a spirit of compassion and empathy, initiated in 1998 by the World Kindness Movement.
So they have to be kind to me today.
Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Yes, especially when we're talking about football this morning. So
Thank
we
you.
have to make sure that they keep them in the right spot. All right. Don't forget, the media center is closed this morning. Both blocks A1 and A2. There's something going on. There's an administrative meeting that's happening in there, so don't be using that. Congratulations to the cast of Whole Latte Love for their weekend presentation.
Sammy Sam.
Heard a lot of good things about the show that happened this weekend. Did you get out to see it?
I did not.
All right. But everybody that has said it was doing really, really well. Friday, December 6th is National Honor Society Blood Drive. Make sure that you get there. If you're over 17 or your staff, donate to the cause. There's a National Honor Society meeting today right after school. It is going to be in the media center. I know that people don't want daylight or do like the daylight savings. I don't know what they like about daylight savings time, though. I don't mind if it's daylight savings times or not daylight savings time. I just don't like jumping back and forth. Pick a lane, stay in it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why I get so passionate about this. I'm just like, I don't.
Well, when it's dark at 4 o'clock, I mean, it's terrible. It's like depressing. There's no daylight,
Farmers
I
gotta
like
milk
it.
the cows.
I know, but things are still going to happen. Like, it doesn't change what goes on. Like, it doesn't matter if it's dark or not. So it's dark in the morning or it's dark at night.
That's because he's a coach of an indoor sport.
It's true.
That is.
I think they should do. They almost did away with it. Maybe Mr. Tomlin knows about that. I think it almost went through, right?
They've been trying.
Yeah. And plus, we have a windowless office here, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have no idea what time it is. It's like being in a building in Vegas. You have no idea what's going on outside. But this week, the poll is pizza or burgers? Pizza or burgers? You had a choice. What would you choose, pizza or burgers?
I'd probably choose a burger.
Burger.
Yeah. Wow, I'd go pizza. You got it.
Oh, look at it. We're breaking up friendships already with this poll. It's going to be
Kindness,
hard.
fellas.
Yeah. It's Kindness Day, so remember that. Let's shake it out. Just shake right there. All right.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Good. Don't forget Seton Hall and University of Bridgeport coming in for our college visits. And if you're looking for your photos, go find them on legacyfindmycode.com. That's where you can find them at legacyfindmycode.com. Clash of the classes, we had the seniors jump into, or the sophomores jumped into first place. And today we have the Morning Mayhem Fantasy Football, the MMFF, coming in to talk to us about how the league's been going so far. Time now for Sports with Tomlin.
What?
Sports with Tomlin. News with Tomlin. Look, I was looking at the sports slide on the screen. War in the Woods is coming up.
What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. I just talked right over your
Green Bay.
intro.
Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. The Green Bay Packers.
Let's do that
the
again.
Bears.
I'll do it again. Let's just run the bump again. Time now for News with Tomlin. And all is right in the world.
You're talking again.
Over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Kindness.
Morning, couple top stories started today. First up, the Federal Aviation Administration has prohibited U.S. airlines from flying to Haiti for 30 days after street gangs shot at 3 planes, and the UN also Tuesday temporarily suspended flights to Port-au-Prince, limiting humanitarian aid coming into the country. Bullets hit a Spirit Airlines plane when it was about to land in the capital Monday, injuring a flight attendant and forcing the airport to shut down. Photos and videos obtained by the AP show bullet holes dotting the interior of the airplane.
Very scary.
Yeah, that's flying scary enough.
Tuesday, JetBlue, American Airlines, and Spirit all announced the postponement of flights based on the events on Monday. Local officials are beginning to certify the results of this year's 2024 presidential election in a process that so far has been shockingly quiet. A nice return to normal, where it's a stark contrast to years in the past. This year's certification is going under the radar. We already have Georgia certifying, and we're beginning to move into the other states as well. So we're returning once again to the boring aspect of our government, which you have the excitement election night, and then some boring stuff that happens in December, boring stuff that happens in January.
Yeah.
That's my birthday.
December into January. Great birthday.
Inauguration day.
Wow.
January 20th. Exciting day. Very exciting day. Peaceful transfer of power. It's going to be an exciting thing. You can spend your birthday with us watching the inauguration as we do every 4 years.
It's a Saturday.
You enjoy your Saturday. I will not be at school watching the inauguration this year. I will be at home peacefully watching it as I always do, but I will not be in the building. All right, up next, the Biden administration said Tuesday that Israel has made some good but limited progress in increasing the flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza and will not limit arms transfers to Israel as they had threatened to a month ago if the situation not improved. Relief groups say conditions are worse than at any point in the 13-month war. Meanwhile, State Department spokesperson Bennett Patel told reporters the progress to date must be supplemented and sustained. But we at this time have not made an assessment that the Israelis are in violation of U.S. law. U.S. law requires recipients of military assistance to maintain international humanitarian law. And 2 more stories for you. Up next, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has been making a whirlwind series of announcements about his incoming administration. Last night, he named Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a separate committee.
Department of Government Efficiency.
Well, it's not actually a department. That would take an act of
You know what
Congress
makes a department a
to create it.
department? You know what makes it? You call it a department.
No. For it to be a department, Congress have to create it. In the news announcement, it's an independent committee called the Department of, but it's not actually a department of the United States government. That would take an act of Congress. So right now, it's just these 2 individuals. We don't know if it will have a budget. We don't know much about it other than it must complete all of its work and cease to exist by July 4th, 2026.
All right. That's efficient.
Yeah, no, they have 2 years to complete their task to streamline the government.
Wow.
So, and finally, the terrifying news of the day. It's being reported that Daisy Ridley's Rey Skywalker is being eyed for not only the single quote-unquote new Jedi Order movie, but the brand new trilogy that was just announced.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head.
I just want to. I'll believe it when a movie comes out. I mean,
I'm waiting for new storylines.
the amount of movies that they have announced that have never been made.
Yeah.
I'll get excited when a movie actually comes out.
Yep.
There's your news.
And that's your news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call.
I don't know. It's just Wednesday.
Time now for sports.
And it's only second day
When
this
Mama
week,
Man.
but
What's fake Tuesday?
I was busy on Monday, so
Good
it's
morning,
feel
good
like
morning.
middle of the week. Yeah, it's fake Tuesday. Oh, you're
It's fake
right. I
Tuesday.
hate Tuesdays. This is faux Tuesday.
Are you done?
I don't know. I want to say
Have
yes.
you ever done? Is anyone ever done?
Today we have for girls swimming state finals, 1 o'clock at
1 o'clock.
Cornerstone,
Nice.
which is in West Hartford. It's the Aquatic Center, I
Okay.
believe. So good luck, ladies. And on Friday we have our last home football game.
Oh, really?
Yes, senior night.
Okay.
Game starts at 7, but go a little
7
bit
p.m.
earlier for senior night. 6:30ish.
Do we have a dress code requirement for senior night? You know how we have.
Well, Will
like,
Brooks calls it. What is? Do you guys know what it is?
I don't think it's been announced yet.
have
Hasn't
no
been
idea.
announced yet.
It's already Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Well, that's Will
I gotta
Brooks.
go
No,
out
no,
and
no,
shop.
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
It's faux Tuesday. You got
It's
plenty of
faux
time.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plenty of time.
plenty of time.
All right.
It's not
plenty of
even
time.
middle of the week yet. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. I'm just going to talk through every bump this time,
Yeah, I
just to
can
make
tell.
it even.
I
That's
like
all
it.
the way through.
Kindness Day.
It's Kindness Day.
Out the
He's
window.
spreading all of the kindness and joy he can. Okay.
Speaking of kindness, let's all be kind to Mama Manning when we're talking about our guest this morning about the
Please.
Fantasy Football League. Good morning, John. Why don't you introduce yourself? Let everybody out there know who's standing in front of them.
And what franchise you're the proud
Yes.
owner of?
Hi, my name's Zach Sharkey, and I'm the owner of Zach's Honorable Team.
I'm Ryan Iannone. I'm owning Ryan Owns Rhinos.
Mama's grand sons.
I am the Reno Renegades.
Saskatchewan Spartans.
Yes. So this is the first time we've done fantasy football like this, where you pick 3 teams. Everybody has to have 3 different teams every week. Every week you have to keep 2. You can drop 1 and pick 1 off the waiver wire. How's the season been? The format been going?
I think it's difficult because you have your 3 teams and then you go to the waivers and you look at the waiver teams and they're the worst possible teams out there.
Hey.
So the draft means a lot, I think. And I mean, it's fun, but it's difficult to kind of maneuver and see. And if your good team has a bye, it's really hard.
And you have to decide whether or not to keep your team
Right.
during that bye, knowing you're going to lose 1 point.
No,
You can't give up the Chiefs because it'll sink you. Then
Yeah.
you're in the cellar.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I also
Yeah,
messed
I don't
up.
know who would do that.
I also messed up because I dropped like the Vikings like after week 1 because they played
Oh.
like the 49ers, and I have 49ers. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the teams go head to head as well. Like, do you keep them or do you hold on?
You keep them.
He's
In a
held
bye
on to
week.
I need to.
Well, it's a guaranteed win.
yeah.
so
Whoever dropped the Packers. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Get
My-
that one.
Yeah.
the waivers have. You just have to be on the ball. You see when the Google chat drops.
I think I'm like a waiver savant right now. Like, I picked up the Jets, 1. Got rid of that. Pick up the Panthers. Whoa.
Oh, come on. That hurt.
I won with the Panther. Oh,
That-
I'm sorry.
That was rough to watch.
That
Yeah.
was an awful game. 9:30 in the morning.
Sorry about that.
Overtime.
I really was betting against you and the
All right.
Giants.
You're supposed to be kind to me today.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure the Browns are available if you need another team.
Oh, I think I need another team.
Now, who do we see finishing up the season or moving up or down coming through?
What's the
What's this?
standings so far?
I was going to update this morning because I completely forgot to yesterday. So let's see who had wins last week. We'll go through them real quick right here.
I know.
I had 2.
I think I had 2 as well.
All
My
right.
Bears
So
didn't
more
win.
cowbell. We had Bengals, Buccaneers, and the Falcons. So he had 2 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Buccaneers
one-
lost. You
one
got one
win.
win.
loss.
Chiefs, Giants, and Bears. The Bears. I was 1 there. Commanders, Jets, 2 losses, and then the lonely Panthers. So that's 1 for me there. So it looks like everyone's moving 1. Patriots, Rams, and sorry about that. The Rams, and Cowboys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's me.
Sorry about that. Bills, Lions, and Packers. Oh my.
35.
2. So Vikings and the Ravens and the Bucks.
It's a stacked lineup.
It's a good squad.
Yeah.
But-
And then Texans, Eagles, and the Titans. Texas, Eagles, and Titans. Eagles, right?
Eagles.
Eagles.
So everybody moved one except for Mama Manning at a 0, and the Saskatchewan moved up 2.
I don't think I heard my team. I have San Fran, Pittsburgh. I don't know my third team.
So you had a-
you were way over there on the right. So the Niners,
They won.
They
yep,
won. Yeah.
Steelers, and the Chargers.
Oh, and the Chargers won.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Oh.
you're gonna move up a little bit too.
Yep.
So that's
Wait,
Tell them who you are and who you're managing, what team you're managing.
I'm head coach Will Delucia for Team Drake May is the future.
which when you made up the title of your team, the name of your team, I was like, that's just a joke. Well, I'm starting to.
After these
See
last 3 weeks,
I'm starting to see it. I understand where you're coming from. He quite possibly could be the future.
might be the future. I hope he's the future.
And I think it's all because of your team name. How have you found the system that we've been running this year?
It's nice.
Like-
It's easy. It's like
Oh, it's
I'm in routine with it now.
all right. Okay.
have
I
a
like
question.
it.
Yeah. Yes.
So when you post the announcement that the picks are ready,
Yep.
how come these guys are clicking in right away and I have to wait until in between classes or at the end of the day? How are they using their
Wait.
phones?
Wait, you're waiting between classes? You just don't stop less than midway through
I
and start
will
pulling the
now.
class?
I always
How do
like
they
to.
do that?
I just
They're
give an
gonna jump
announcement
on
letting
me.
you know that the picks are coming out, and then I send them. So
Also, I think you put the wrong name in the School G group chat. I think you have like Matt Silva instead of me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did that.
So
I-
I haven't even been getting the updates.
I did that on purpose.
Oh.
So you've been getting them late, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's just check that real quick.
So what franchise does Matt Silva have?
Oh, he doesn't
Nothing,
have.
he's in
a
first
Doesn't have
place.
No one hired him.
I will
Wait,
take a
does
look at
somebody
that.
It's like
Below
Bill
me?
Belichick. No one hired him.
All right, so do we have any picks for this week? Who is going? Are the Chiefs going to remain undefeated?
Yes.
Who do they have?
The Bills. I think.
Ooh, that's a good
Right,
game.
That's a game
what
of
I'm
the week.
saying. Who
Wow.
is going to come out that
I
side?
think in that case, I think the Bills might.
I think the Bills. Only
Taking
because
the
they're home.
Chiefs.
I think there's a late flag and the Chiefs win.
Oh,
Yeah.
dramatic fashion.
And I think the question everybody's asking: will the Dolphins make the postseason?
No.
I
No
hate-
one's asking that. No one.
I hate
no
when
one is
people just
asking
jump that quickly.
Kindness.
At least take time and
trying to-
think about it.
I'll pause next time to be kinder.
Thank you.
They have a better chance than the Giants.
And
so.
finally,
Oh.
how long will Dable keep his job?
Not long.
I think he'll keep
My
it.
resume
Dave-
then.
Dable's not the problem.
Yeah, he
What is
really
the
is.
problem?
I think Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
I think
Daniel
if
Jones,
yeah.
that
My son
massive
has to come out of
contract they gave
retirement.
him.
the
Yeah.
Giants have a draft pick this year, and I think if they mess it up and they don't get it right, they will not be good for the next 10 years. Because if you think about it, you got this draft pick, okay, a couple of years to develop the quarterback, see if he's good. Okay, he's not, then there's a couple more. That's 6, and then you have another one, and I think they won't be good for 10 years if they mess up this draft pick.
I mean, they also have a horrible line.
Exactly, yeah.
Because
Better than it was last year.
yeah, true, but your number one guy is injured, so I think he's probably out for the year.
Doesn't help.
Hey, we have Odell Beckham on our team now, so
And your
I don't know what
point
that
Oh.
means. I'm
And
just
your
saying,
point
yeah.
is?
He's
I'm
barely
waiting
on
for-
the field.
I'm just waiting for a big catch so that we can be memed everywhere too. But
If this was like
I forget you still
2016,
play.
that would mean
oh
something.
yeah, I'm
but-
saying that's yeah. But beyond that, that's all we have. So right now, we must all congratulate the top tier of the Saskatchewan Spartans, who's taking this league by storm. And on behalf of everybody for the Monday Morning Mayhem Fantasy Football League, the MMFF, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify, we're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.